Wow, you're angry.
Let's rock and roll and get it out in the open. F Christmas shopping. It sucks.
It does. F driving around Manhattan.
Yeah.
Oh, people shopping, walking in the middle. People are darting out in front of cars.
Because everyone has lost their mind, Anthony. Everyone has lost their mind. This stupid holiday season.
Now, you know what it comes down to? It comes down to people coming into Manhattan. I think a lot of people working in the city. You know, people work here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're here to shop. And they step out from behind trucks and buses from in front of them and go right into traffic.
Yeah.
And you got to jam on the brakes, and then they put that look on their face. Like you almost hit them.
Yeah.
And they don't even look. They walk. These are roads, people.
Because they're zombies. Most people are zombies this time of year. They're just going from store to store. What am I going to get Grandma this year? Grandma.
Oh, get out of the road.
What am I going to get my wife this year?
And then traffic. Sometimes you become the... Now I got to cross in front of you guy because you're in the crosswalk. Well, Giuliani's got everyone so scared that if you do end up in the intersection and a little space opens up in front of you, you got to take it, even if you're right in the middle of the crosswalk.
Right.
And then people walking by, well, you mother...
Because you're the guy in the crosswalk. Yeah.
I'm the guy in the crosswalk.
I'm the a-hole, thank you. Bang on the hood of my car. Yes, I deserve it.
That's me. Oh, I see they're going behind me. Oh, that's... Oh, no, that key will work great on my trunk. Go ahead. Just key it. No, I didn't need that rear wiper. That's okay. Thank you.
I didn't need my side view
mirror.
Which I actually lost in traffic, what, a month ago that happened?
Yeah. Someone punched Opie's side view mirror.
Why didn't we ever talk about that on the air? It happened a month ago.
I don't know. You were being a little aggressive one night.
And I still haven't fixed the damn thing.
Some guy was in the crosswalk when the light turned green. And he's just taking his sweet-ass time. Mm-hmm. So Opie gives a little boom on the gas pedal.
I start inching up. I want to go.
You bumped his hip with your bumper.
That's what you say.
I know you did. He went like, hey! And then wham! He punched the side view mirror.
He just took it out.
Yeah.
He didn't just punch it. He took it out. I thought he shattered the whole side window.
No, he just bashed your mirror.
So then you're sitting there like, all right, do you just count your losses and move on, or do you get out of your car, make a scene, hope he doesn't have a gun?
The light was green. You had to go.
Yeah, I had to go.
Oh.
So I'm the guy, if you want to know what I drive, I'm the guy driving around with my side view mirror just hanging.
Flopping over the side.
Banging into my car because I haven't fixed it in a month.
F him, too.
F the world.
Had it.
All right. Fax line, get your FUs in, huh? 212-957-WNEW. You know, we're gaining new listeners on a weekly basis. So, Anthony, why don't you quickly explain what FU Friday's all about really fast? Because maybe people just don't get it.
Right. It's your opportunity out there to vent your anger. It's Friday. A lot of anger being piled up in you for this from this Christmas shopping, work, whatever. You're pissed off at your boss, your person you're in a relationship with. This is your forum. Mm-hmm. You usually don't have any place to vent your beef.
Yes.
Call us up, fax us, email us, instant feedback, email us, and we will get your complaints on the air.
All right.
You know, when someone has a legitimate bitch about us, whatever, fine. We read it, whatever. Listen to this guy. Dopie and Anthony. You got us.
We've never been called that one before.
Maybe you should wake up and realize you're in New York City. The traffic and people have been acting the same for the last 100 years here. I guess it just takes retards longer to get the idea. Frank, we're from New York. I think we know how New York works. You mean to say that the holiday traffic and people is exactly the same as any other time of the year? You jerk off? What are you in? You're the retard. The idiot. Go out there today. Go out there this weekend. Go to Rockefeller Center. You tell me it's exactly like it is every other day of the year. You ass. Frank. Here's a guy bitching, and he's talking out his ass. Doesn't know what he's talking about. Frank, you moron. Go to Rockefeller Center right now. Go by the Christmas tree. Tell me driving there is just like it is during any other time of the year. What a dopey ass. There. I spoke my piece.
I think
that pissed me off, that fact.
I think Anthony's going to lose his ass today. I like that.
Well, when people have legitimate complaints, it's like, oh, geez, we screwed up there, Ope. Okay.
Right.
You got to take it.
And we'll take it.
Yeah. The other day I said Eli Wallach was dead.
Yeah.
And I caught hell because it was E.G. Marshall.
Yeah.
All right, I agree. I screwed up. But that one, Frank, you're an idiot.
1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York, AC/DC. It's a long way to the top. It's Opie and Anthony on FU Friday. Music is sounding good. Everyone is psyched. The end of the week is upon us. And we got some high energy going here for you. So keep the faxes coming in for FU Friday. 212-957-WNEW. Getting a bunch of sports FUs coming in. This one's from Chris. I want to send a huge FU out to the Miami Dolphins and all their fans. Let's go Jets. Huge game this weekend for the Jets. They could get a division title.
Yeah.
If they beat the Dolphins, they're looking very, very good. Giants playing the Broncos. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Do you think the Giants are going to be the team to knock off the Broncos?
Yeah. It's definitely going to be the Giants.
You never know. That's what it's that goof factor, though.
Yeah, but
you know,
if I was take a big goof factor.
If I was a betting man, I would bet that the Giants will definitely cover the spread this weekend. I think it's going to be a very good game. I'm totally serious. I know it sounds crazy.
I'll take the bet.
How much you want to bet?
I don't know.
What's the line on the Giants game? Anyone have it? And how much you want to bet? I'll bet you right now.
Damn, let's
all right,
see.
We'll find it. Ben's looking it up.
I don't know. I'll bet you 100.
A Hyundai?
Yeah, 100.
All right, I'll go for the 100. 100 that the Giants cover the spread.
Yeah.
I want to, be real ballsy and say, that they're going to beat them, but...
Oh, stop. Now you're just talking like a crazy man.
What? 12 and a half?
12 and a half. You know something? I'll take it. Yeah.
Okay. $100.
You're going to lose.
$100 Giants will cover the spread.
I got to make up for my Zoom.com stock I bought.
You're so stupid.
You know, every other internet stock goes through the roof. Yeah. I buy Zoom.com.
Yeah.
It's like in the toilet.
I know it is.
What the hell's going on?
You got it at what, 38?
I'm like the guy that got in on the pyramid scam when it broke up. Everybody else is like, yeah, man, I just made like 20 grand on the pyramid thing. Yeah, we're going to meet at this town meeting place and we'll get you $1,000 and all right, this sounds great. I'm going to make 20 grand. Go write me a check real quick. Like a week later. Oh, did you hear, man? Yeah, the pyramid, it collapsed. It did? All right, where's my money? Oh, no, you don't get your money.
Oh, no.
No. Vinny's got your money. Oh, great. This is good.
It's all over.
Yeah, Zoom.com. Well, internet stock. Boy, this is going to go up to 150, 200 a share, I bet you. So it's like Amazon.com and every other a-hole.com.
Anthony, you haven't answered my question, though. You bought it at 38, right?
Yeah.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
All right, what is it down to today?
24. 24, Opie.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm looking at a tax write-off, I think.
You should have bought the Infinity stock as much as I did. Instead of fooling around.
I bought some Infinity stock.
You should have took all the money you were spent on that stock and pushed it into your Infinity stock. That thing is doing quite well. We're up 3 points already.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just rubbing it in, that's all.
It's almost compensating for what I lost on Zoom.com. It's zooming right into the ground is where it's zooming.
Oh, that's too bad. All right, we got another FU here. F. Joe Dimaggio.
What? You heartless bastard.
Who the hell wrote this?
Who's saying that?
A Met fan. It's signed a Met fan. F. Joe Dimaggio. He's sick. He's better. He's effing sick again. He's better. He's in a coma. He's not in a coma. He's sitting up. He's hitting baseballs. He's back in a coma.
You know what? I feel bad for Joe.
Why doesn't the old bastard die already?
Oh.
Met fan.
Like everybody else, I feel pretty bad for Joe. But think of it this way. Get him off the damn respirator. He's probably hovering in that death life phase where 1 minute he's the old guy wheezing, he can't breathe, he's ready to die. Mm-hmm. The next minute he's looking at the light and there's Marilyn with her skirt blowing up going, Joe, come here, Joe. And he's like, what, did they pull the plug already? For God's sake, pull the plug.
And then
Joe, hurry, Jack's coming.
Yeah, and then he's kept alive, and he looks at himself. He looks like the crypt keeper.
Yeah, then he's the old guy again. Oh, I'm back. Oh, no. Come on already.
Just pull the plug. Marilyn's waiting.
It's not like all of a sudden it's going to be, oh, he's better. Well, look, the Yankees just signed him again.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, let the guy go with some dignity.
Of course. It's tragic. But
every news organization has a play-by-play. The Clipper thrown another curve in the hospital.
That's what the Post said today. Joe Dimaggio thrown a curveball last night.
It's like rallying in the late innings.
Yeah, all the doctors have their rally caps on.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Come on, Joltin' Joe.
Come on,
Let Joltin' Joe go, for God's sake. He's got Marilyn waiting for him.
Yeah, Marilyn's not going to wait for her too long. She's got a couple Kennedys to hang with. If Joe's not coming. All right, on the way.
That's horrible.
Oh, my God. But I was just talking to him. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Huh? Anthony, cigars around the world.
What? Huh? What?
When did you get into broadcasting?
What?
Mic's on, talking over commercials.
Excuse me, you're the button guy.
All right.
You turn it off when I'm talking. You turn it... See? You're a jackass.
All right, cigars around the world, Anthony. The original Cigar of the Month Club.
What are you going to do? Go out to the malls shopping? You can do this right from your house. You got a cigar aficionado in your life? Give him a subscription to Cigars Around the World.
Yeah, you can totally take care of them, and it's really easy. For only $24.95 per month plus shipping, Cigars Around the World sends 5 fresh hand-rolled cigars, a smoking newsletter, free cigar cutter, gift card, and more. And they got all sorts of plans, too. You could get a 2 to 12-month membership, and you could do this by calling 1-800-FRESH-66, 1-800-FRESH-66. They also have a website. That's www.cigarsaroundtheworld.com. Got it?
Got it.
1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York, Van Halen, Little Guitars. It's Opie and Anthony on FU Friday.
She's all worried that I lost all my money on Zoom.com. No. I was only using risk capital, which to me amounts to about $10.38.
Yeah, everyone is coming down and panicking and hoping you're going to be okay, Anthony.
That's all right. I'm riding it out. I'm into Zoom for the long term, Opie.
Yeah, sure you are.
Yeah, it's going to come back.
I saw you in the office panicking, trying to figure out how to get out of this one alive. If you weren't listening a little while ago, Anthony got in on an IPO. Zoom.
No, I didn't. I got in after the IPO.
After the IPO.
Yeah.
That was the problem, right?
Well, the internet stocks are great. I mean, they're shooting up over $100.
Mm-hmm.
Except Zoom.com.
So Anthony gets in 2 days ago at 38, and it's now 28 2 days later.
No. Let's check the latest thing.
All right, I think the market's closing. Let's see how much you lost.
All right, we're at 26 and a quarter. All right.
You've lost 12 points in 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, that stock is zooming okay, Anthony.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's okay. Whole life savings, but that's okay. We'll come back.
All right, the fax is coming in like crazy. 212-957-WNEW. It is FU Friday. Opie and Anthony, I want to say FU to all the Philadelphia Flyers and their stupid fans. Devils with an awesome comeback last night in their rink. FU, Lindros. That's from Jersey Girl. This one's pretty funny. FU to my wife for not taking a hint. I wanted to surprise her for Christmas by getting her a remote starter for her Maximum, which I pay for. So I took the car to work to drop off for the installation. She's been calling all effing day asking when her car will be home and why did I take it. Oh, by the way, I left my 1996 Explorer at home for her to use. I'm pissed off.
Ooh.
That's from Steve.
Wow.
And then we got I don't even know how we even talk about the other facts we got. Oh, you got it?
Yeah. God, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know whether we should sit on this or...
We might have to sit on it for a few minutes.
Check with a couple of people?
No,
that's not our style.
No, I don't think we're going to check with anyone. We just want to tease it. we got a FU from a ex-employee's wife.
Look at Roger. No, he's shaking his head. No. And walking out of the studio.
He doesn't want to be a part of it. Hey, we had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Now we better read it before they tell us we can't read it.
This is just, it's everybody's forum here. We open the airwaves to anybody who has a bitch about anything.
Yes. Okay.
And this girl obviously has a few issues that she wants to sort out. And why shouldn't we open up the airwaves to her?
Yeah.
I think it would be bias on our part if we didn't get everybody's little crank out there.
Well, we sure can't pick and choose this point.
No.
All right. Dear Opie and Anthony, I have a big FU shout-out for WNEW alumni Dave Herman.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but we're in the process of getting a divorce. He has placed a restraining order on me because he thought I would spousally abuse him.
Now, these are all Libby's allegations.
Yes. 2, underhandedly took custody of my 2 children. I got them back. And 3, he is not paying child support.
Now, these are Libby's allegations. We are just reading them verbatim from her fax.
I understand if you have reservations about shouting out this particular FU, not very PC perhaps, maybe as a public service you can give my garage sale a plug. See attached. Whatever. I enjoyed listening to you guys. Good luck there. Libby Herman.
See attached. Oh, no.
It's another fax that says Dave Herman sellout sale. Holy cow.
He's selling his stuff.
Rock and roll radio fans may have heard that radio legend Dave Herman was recently fired from his job as morning man at NEW. Let his loss be your gain.
Oh, no. This is awful.
In order to make ends meet, I will be having a giant blowout garage sale. Some items include rock and roll memorabilia, signed items from some of your favorite classic artists, even some of Dave's clothes, including his trademark hats.
This is just ruthless.
Yes, you can own a piece of rock and roll history. And then it just lists all the items and furniture and all sorts of stuff, and there's a phone number here. You got Libby on the line?
Oh, man. This is just...
Libby!
Hey.
What's going on?
How you doing?
Oh, you really want to know?
Yeah.
We got your fax. Hello.
We did, yeah. Well, that's what's going on. Not a happy place over here lately.
What happened?
God, I don't even know where to start. What happened? Well, should I really get into it?
Yeah, go for it.
It started, about 3 years ago. No. This summer, I don't know, people grow apart. And we were having differences. Sammy is standing right here, so this is going to be hard to talk to you. But anyway, we were having some differences that, I didn't think we could fix. And I just needed a little space. And I guess that he didn't want to give me space, so he wanted to have me put in an institution or something. It was weird. It was very strange.
Put in an institution.
I'm not kidding. Listen, I'm not kidding you.
I knew something was wrong when you. I knew something was wrong when your picture disappeared from his desk.
With darts in it? Did he cut out the eyeballs? Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden, your picture was gone.
Yeah.
When we first saw the picture of you two, I'm like, oh, look at Dave's daughter. She's beautiful.
Oh.
No, I'm serious.
Confusing, I know.
I'm totally serious. And then I realized, no, that's Dave's wife. I'm like,
his old
wow.
lady. That'd be me.
What's the age difference?
23 years.
Wow.
But that's not even the issue, guys.
Yeah. Well, now what's this restraining order?
Well, he thought that I was going to abuse him or something. He thought I was going to attack him, I guess. I don't know. I swear to God, it blew me away.
You ever beat him up?
I don't know. I'm going to take the fifth on that. No. Did I ever beat him up? Who's married? I forget who's married.
Anthony's married.
Yeah.
Now, has your wife ever gotten so PO'd at you that she, karate chopped you or something? Please say yes.
No, we're not a hitting couple. No.
I mean, he just, when heated argument, he was in my face, and I kind of went back. I did like a, one of those, yeah.
Well, you could break his hip. You do that. You hit him too hard.
I don't know my own strength.
We'll have to hit his life call pendant.
I have been power walking and working out, so I don't know.
So he's got the restraining order against you?
He did.
And what else is he doing here?
And he, let's see, I I guess in all fairness, I should tell you what I did, too.
Okay.
I locked him out of the house. So maybe he had reasons to think that I was a little over the top.
Libby, if you tell me you're dating Scott Muni, I'm gonna kill myself.
Have you heard? What, God.
So now he's not
keep anything in secret.
So now he's not paying the child support, huh?
Well, when he feels like it.
When he feels like it.
It's a lawyer thing, I guess. My lawyer calls his lawyer.
Yeah.
And then his lawyer doesn't answer the phone.
Wow.
And like that.
So how was sex with Dave?
I don't know. I'm going to plead the fifth on.
Uh-oh. Did he need the Viagra, or was he okay? What?
What?
I'm just asking.
He had some motion in that ocean still. Yeah, it wasn't all bad. Wasn't all good, but,
It was just kind of there?
Yeah. Well, we're together for, 15 years. The best years of my life. But,
So, Libby, are you getting any action now, or?
I'm too involved with garage sales and stuff.
Yeah, is it true it's true you're selling half his stuff?
Well, yeah. Why not? Well, he did approve a lot of it. We have... How long has he been in the business? Like 30 years?
Something like that.
So we have unbelievable, like tchotchkes.
Oh, no.
We have
He's selling Dave's.
We got Bruce juice, cartons. We got... What don't we have? We have Devo hats. We have...
It's like the Hungerthon, only Libby's getting the cash.
Yeah, I'm going through this closet going, holy moly, But,
man.
It's been sitting in this closet, and so I think it's time. We always thought it would be valuable someday, so I guess...
Oh, this is brutal.
We have a Smurf collection that you wouldn't believe. I'm hesitating whether I want to hold on to it or not, because, Smurfs will come back someday. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah, of course they will.
Yeah.
Just like his radio career.
You're selling his clothes?
I didn't say that.
You're selling some of his clothes?
Yeah, some sweatshirts, T-shirts, a nice dinner jacket with Dave Herman sweat.
This is ugly.
How about those hats? I have his #1 legend hats. I have a sweaty NEW hat. I have, what else do I have? I have Rock and Roll Hall of Fame hat. He is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So this is valuable stuff. This is a real public service here you're doing.
So,
I'm not kidding. I'm really doing this.
All right. So if there's some Dave Herman fans out there and they want to own a piece of Dave, what should they do?
They should call this number.
All right.
Ooh, do I really want to give this out?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 201. 568 7493.
7493.
Yeah, and give me a day because I will put together some fax directions, and if they're serious, they can come out. It's on the 19th of December. It's a Saturday.
Okay.
From 10 to 4.
All right.
And Sunday from 10 to 2. And Dave might make an appearance that day. So...
you two gonna box?
No, I'm talking to you on the air.
You two gonna have a fist fight?
Maybe, It could be interesting. No.
All right.
Wow, I always thought it was true love between you two.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a thin, wavy line between love and hate.
I never thought it was the older guy after the attractive young chick. No one did, but, wow.
So you're looking forward to dating again?
I'm a little rusty. I really am. But I do have a date Saturday night. I'm proud to say.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I was going to set you up with one of our listeners.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, maybe...
you want to do that?
I'm afraid. I've been married for 13 years.
It is a little Howard Sternish, but, I mean, how can we pass this up? You want to come in and we'll get you a date?
Let me do a test run here Saturday night to see if I can remember
how to do it.
I'll admit this is a blatant Stern ripoff, but it's too good. This is too good.
All right, Libby.
All right.
Well, please keep in touch and let us know what's going on.
I will.
All right.
Okay.
There she is, Libby Herman.
Thanks, guys.
Are you using your maiden name again?
I'm debating. See, these are the things that are hanging me up. Is it going to be Libby Herman? Is it Libby Park? I don't know.
We'll call you Libby Park.
Okay, good.
All right, Libby.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Wow. Hello. Well, There's a heavy little scene. My goodness.
Do we got the number if someone wants to own a piece of Dave Herman? We got it, right?
How could you be party to that?
What? She's trying to raise some money, maybe to raise her kid.
I understand, but we don't have both sides of the story, Opie.
That's true.
I mean,
I think if Libby's still listening,
yeah,
maybe we could auction some of the stuff off on our show. That'd be huge. We'd raise a ton of money. Screw our Feels for Meals.
Well, no, we better do Feels for Meals.
Yeah, all right.
I wonder if Nah.
All right, Anthony, we need to take a moment here and talk about Take Pause. We've been talking about this all week. It's a great gift to give to someone this holiday season.
Yes, it is. They're cute little animals, lions, tigers, leopards, and boy, girls love these things, man.
Mm-hmm.
You give them to your sweetie, you'll look like the sensitive guy. What are you going to get her, a blender? You're going to get her a toaster oven?
No one gives their wife a blender for Christmas.
Some guys do. They don't know. They don't know that it makes you look like a jerk.
All right. Well, these first Take Pause pets are limited, numbered, and not available in stores. And just like Beanie Babies and Hummels and other collectibles, the first generation is usually the most valuable. They're very lifelike. The eyes are very cool on these things. If you want, you can enter to win a free Take Pause leopard, tiger, or lion. All you have to do is go to the WNEW website, WNEW.com, and enter to win. Also, from that point, you could go to the Take Pause website to check out what they're all about.
All right. You can look them over.
So if you're online right now, enter to win the lion, the tiger, or the leopard, okay?
Mm-hmm.
www.WNEW.com. Or you could give Take Pause a call. Their number is toll-free, 1-800-682-2266. That number, once again, 1-800-682-2266. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. It's Opie and Anthony, Leonard Skinner, Johnny Lang before that, and still raining. It's Opie and Anthony on FU Friday, that is.
Yeah.
And lots is going on. FU Friday got a little real today, I do believe.
Yeah.
Lawyers are calling. They want copies of our show now. It's just a mess. Just a mess. Why did she have to fax us?
No.
We had nothing to do with that.
I liked hearing from her. I did.
You don't know what's going on. Dave Herman's ex-wife, is it official or they?
I think they're in the middle of it.
They're in the middle of a divorce.
Yeah.
And
she called up.
And she faxed in a FU about Dave Herman.
Yeah.
And then we got her on the phone and we found out that it's a little ugly.
Yeah.
The two of them, and she's going to sell all his stuff.
She's having a yard sale.
A yard sale.
Memorabilia.
Dave Herman's memorabilia.
Yeah. Libby's going out in the yard with his stuff. Crazy Libby! Everything must go! Hats, boots, pants, awards, gold records!
Wow.
Yeah. Well, divorce is never pretty.
No.
And
but I don't feel like testifying. Can we just
happen?
Can we just give them the tape and let them fight it out?
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe how real that was, though.
It's how it is.
She had a lot of gripes. She's saying that he's not paying child support or pays when he feels like it.
Those are her allegations, Opie. We haven't heard from Dave, so we don't know his side of this whole thing. Well, I don't know if we will, but we open up the airwaves to him, too.
Yes.
If he wants to respond to what she has said.
And Libby's
only fair.
Libby's thinking of, getting a few of Dave's items together, and we're going to auction them off on our show. That's what she said.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see on that.
Well, someone else in a messy little case today, Opie. Bill Clinton is profoundly sorry. And moments after he appeared in the Rose Garden of the White House to say he is profoundly sorry for all I've done wrong in words and deeds. I have sinned against ye. The House Judiciary Committee voted along party lines to recommend that he be impeached for committing perjury before a grand jury.
Wow. So now where do we go from here?
Well, that's not really a surprise. Everybody figured that would happen. Now, I'm not sure what happens.
Well, now they're on TV debating it.
Yeah.
And when did John Goodman get involved with the proceedings?
Who is that guy?
I didn't know
his big fat head.
I didn't know he was a congressman, John Goodman. I thought I was watching a Saturday Night Live skit, and all of a sudden it's like, what's John Goodman doing there? Guy looks just like him.
He does. He's got a big fat head.
So now they're debating the issue?
Yeah. But I don't know. They voted. I don't know what they're debating.
Well, they're in the middle of a debate because Barney Frank was on the tube.
Barney Frank. Hi, I don't think Bill Clinton did anything wrong. Oh, dear. Oh, my.
All right.
Where's my gerbil?
Scary. All right, another FU coming in here, Anthony. Gentlemen, would you kindly send out a spirited FU to my soon-to-be ex-wife of 17 years, to her mother, and most of all, to her low-life attorney. They should all choke to death under the Christmas tree while opening presents. Thanks. Happy holidays. Richie from Staten Island.
Oh, I thought it was Dave Herman.
No. So keep your FUs coming in. 212-957-WNEW. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, with the Cult Love Removal Machine. It's Opie and Anthony for FU Friday.
What's up, man?
And look who's in the studio.
It's Gary Hoey, as Roger, our promotions guy, pronounces it.
Where is Roger? Because Roger's supposed to
intro
Gary Hoey today.
To give my name the official sound, Gary Hoey.
Hoey, he goes.
He just has a really strange accent.
Have you listened to Hoey? That's what he says. He's from, where's he from? He's from Jersey, but he moved down south and got this accent that nobody should have. No one should have this.
Hey,
is he coming in?
Is he here?
Roger?
Yeah, you got to go find Roger, because Roger's got to intro Gary Hoey.
Gary, we got to be honest. We didn't know who you were when we first heard you were coming on our show.
That's okay, man.
Our promotions guy said, we have Gary Hoey coming on your show.
Right. And
we're like,
Gary Hoey?
Hoey? Yeah,
Hoey. Well, I remember Hocus Pocus and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
did a remake of that.
But honestly, Anthony and I sat there and said, what the hell are we going to do with Gary
Hoey?
And we were pissed. We'll be honest.
We didn't know. We
were ticked off. We were frustrated.
We had a copy of your CD.
Yep.
And tragically, something happened to it, and we weren't even able to listen to it.
Well, I brought my guitar.
Whoa.
So I got that in hand.
All right. Well, so we'll have some live Hoey.
And I'm glad that you gave us more copies of your Christmas CDs, because we did lose the.
Well, I brought those for you guys, and I really want to say it's an honor to be on this station with you guys. I really mean that. I really mean that. It's an honor. I mean, I'm a big fan. I'm from Boston. I'm a Boston boy, East Coast, and I was watching the Legends thing on VH1 with Springsteen last night in the hotel, and they kept showing interviews with him, and it was from WNEW.
WNEW, wasn't that cool?
So I was really psyched.
Very cool.
Psyched. So thanks for having me, man.
All right, we can't really trash anymore then. But
no.
Well, I do dig you guys, and
I'll be honest though,
thanks for having me.
We did smash your CD.
Yeah, we were so pissed.
We were just having a bad day. I think it was like our time of the month or something.
And it's like anybody that we don't know are going to come on the show.
Yep.
We don't know how to. It's like, who is this?
Right, what the hell are they throwing on me now?
Right, we don't know if it's going to be some guy, like Slim Whitman going to come in and yodel for us.
Dude, I understand, man. I mean,
or this guy, Dogs. This guy sent us Santa's in Jamaica, and it's just... That's what happens again to another one of his CDs. That's the 5th CD of Dogs that we've smashed.
Did mine break that easy?
He keeps sending them.
I'm going to send you guys like stuff in metal from now on. Just steal, so you'll just smash it and smash.
Gary, we've smashed your CD just like Anthony smashed the Dogs CD.
That's all right.
We gotta tell it like it is.
Dude, you guys are real, man. Hey, I've trashed hotel rooms. I've done it.
But now I heard you warming up. And it sounds like you truly do rock.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, I love to rock. I've been playing guitar for 23 years. I mean, I'm an instrumental guitar player. It's like a salmon swimming upstream, man. It's always a battle.
Yeah.
So I like to rock.
All right, let's check out a song. You're going to do a Christmas song,
yeah,
right?
I put out with a name like Hoey, I put out a CD called Ho Ho Hoey, and it's just basically rock versions of all the Christmas classics. And I did it for a laugh in my basement. My mom said you should make a nice Christmas record, and that was, it was just a goof.
Okay. So let's check out Gary Hoey.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Wow.
Whoa.
Hey, man, thanks, bro. Thanks, man.
Who is this guitar god, Gary Hoey? He has truly been sent to us from the heavens.
I feel like I'm in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Wow.
Oh, my God. All right, we'll give it to you, man. That's sick.
Thanks,
Kicked
bro.
ass, I would say.
Thanks,
bravo.
It's not your grandfather's Christmas song. I'll tell you that much.
Not for the Bing fans, man.
No, huh? Yeah, wait, like Bing and who did he do his little duet with?
Oh, who knows?
That Christmas one? David Bowie.
David Bowie, man.
Right.
Yeah, maybe you could play with some old fart. That'd be cool.
I did a gig once when Mel Torme was on the gig.
Did you?
And Bob Hope, man.
Bob Hope.
Bob Hope.
Oh, hey, that was great. That's some guitar playing. Too bad I couldn't see you. My eyes are bleeding.
That was it. You were there, man.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Wow.
You want us to go around and do another one?
I would love to, man.
Okay. We're hanging with Gary Hoey. His CDs are called Ho Ho Hoey 1.
Ho Ho Hoey 1.
And Ho Ho Hoey 2.
Back for revenge.
In stores now, and he's got a website. Everyone has a website these days.
You got to, man.
More with Gary Hoey in just a bit. What song are you going to do next, Gary?
I was thinking of doing You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
Wow, I'd like to hear that. Cool. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. It's Opie and Anthony on FU Friday. Uriah Heep, Easy Living. We haven't played that song in a long time, huh?
Wow, made me want to roll up a doobie.
You digging that song, Gary?
I was digging it, bro. Big time.
All right, we're hanging with Gary Hoey. If you're just tuning in, we made peace with Mr. Hoey.
Yeah. After you smashed my CDs.
We did smash your CD last week.
That's all right.
I
brought you new ones.
I know.
Good.
And honestly, I'm going to bring these home and I'm going to play them.
Thanks, brother.
Because I'm sick of my Bing Crosby Christmas album.
Those are made of airplane metal, man. You'll never break them.
Can't break those? Good.
Unbreakable.
But, whoa, he's ready to rock again. Could you do like the Bill and Ted thing?
I don't know. I don't know what that would be. Let's try it.
Yeah. That's what it sounded like when he was playing before. Well, you got a couple CDs out, Ho Ho Hoey 1 and Ho Ho Hoey 2. Where's Roger? He's supposed to be saying this with his funny accent. They're in stores now, and you got a website, www.hoey.net. But we're ready to hear another Christmas song. Wait, here's Roger.
Okay, Roger's got to intro him because he's got the wacky accent.
Let's do it, man.
All right, Roger's walking right behind you. Look at this guy. He's a clown.
Hey, Roger, brother.
Hey, Roger.
All right, Roger.
Now, first of all, you got to explain where you're from.
Roger,
Jersey.
Grab a mic over here.
You're originally from Jersey.
Correct.
And then you moved to
Atlanta.
So anybody raising children in Jersey never move down south or your kid will sound like this.
Yeah, from Georgia.
All right. We need a little warm-up. Say the Goo Goo Dolls.
The Goo Goo Dolls. See what I put up? You know, I come to a station and the abuse I take is incredible.
And repeat after me. I'm getting you guys a limo.
I'm getting you guys a limo.
This is how he talks. We're not making him talk this way. Okay.
That's great.
Without further ado, why don't you intro Gary Hoey? He's going to do another Christmas song for us, Roger.
And on WNEW, I'd like to welcome Gary Hoey.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks, Roger. You're welcome, guys.
Whoa. Right on.
Thanks, man.
It's like Christmas with Satan.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Rock.
Waking up the reindeers,
Let's
man.
go smoke some dope, man. What else do you say?
That's great.
That is really good, Gary. Gary Hoey in the studio doing something a little different today. The Grinch song. That was on last night.
Was it?
Yeah. And
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it was good. I've seen it, 30 times now, so, you know.
Yeah, for some reason, they don't hold up with age, those things. When you're a kid, you know, you look forward to seeing them, and you watch them now, it's like,
Well, they're too short.
I know if you buy the video without the commercials, it's like 12 minutes.
Yeah. The whole thing.
You know.
Like Frosty the Snowman and stuff?
Yeah.
Those are like 7 minutes long now.
I remember watching Rudolph as a kid, and it seemed like a long
Scary
show.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, very scary.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a dentist.
Yeah, but that's because it came on at 6:30 and bedtime was 7.
Yeah.
So it seemed like a long period of time.
Woo! Wow, I'm exhausted. It's like 6:45 now. Betty bye. Oof. It's getting late.
Tuck me in. Snug as a bug in a rug.
All right. You got one more in you think?
Yeah, man.
Hi, everybody. This is Soupy Sales, wishing all you wonderful WNEW FM listeners a very Merry Christmas and a great Happy New Year.
I found a bunch of these Christmas things here from when the station ate moose.
Soupy Sales. Soupy
Hi,
Sales.
this is Soupy Sales. I'm a dick.
Hey, Gary, I'm going to give you the honor of smashing the Soupy Sales Christmas ID.
Oh, thanks.
Considering we smashed your CD last week. So.
Yeah, go ahead. Just wail it anywhere.
That was the last time you'll hear it.
Wow, that's
do a job on it. There you go.
Oh, got to throw it against the wall.
Yeah, come on. There you go.
There it is.
Thank you.
All right.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Wow, Rick, I'll give you the raise. Take it easy, brother.
Yeah, a little aggression there.
Yeah, my road manager is going nuts on me here.
All right, we got another Christmas song from Gary Hoey on the way. This is Dire Straits on the Rock of New York. 1027 WNEW. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. It's Opie and Anthony and our new pal Gary Hoey. Believe it or not, we now like the man an awful lot.
After trashing him relentlessly last week when we heard he was going to be on the show, I have to admit, we were wrong, Gary.
Hey, man, you know what? Any exposure is good exposure, man. We're getting trashed.
It went as far as Anthony and I asking to have today off, so we didn't have to deal with you.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't that difficult for you.
Well, I'm just trying to, now that we know each other a little better, I'm just letting you know what happened last week.
It's a learning experience.
We smacked we yelled at the boss, told him we weren't coming in today.
Hey, you know, I've had things where people have called me up and said, dude, you got to go do...
All right, there we go. We just dumped out of it. It's okay.
I think I got it in time. He cursed.
Thanks. Sorry, man.
That's all right.
That's how it is in here. We're loose, man. You know, you feel like you're just talking and you throw the S word around.
Well, I'm sorry. You let me break things, so I figured I could start swearing and smoking pot and, you know.
Smoking pot.
I mean, you know.
Hey, can we get a Dimaggio update here?
Yes. What is the Dimaggio update?
Well, last we heard, when last we left Joe, he was near death's door.
Yes.
Was pretty much it.
Yes.
Joe Dimaggio has awakened from his coma. The doctors are saying, you won't believe it, but he's awake, moving his head and grabbing my hand. It's completely unexpected. The coma that was present deeply this morning is just not there now. Joltin' Joe is just, he's in a rundown.
Yeah, with life and death.
Life and death. Where's he going?
It's like a plot for a wacky sitcom or something. So now he's doing okay. It changes by the hour with Joltin' Joe.
Portrait of a desperate pulp. Yeah. Well, we wish him the best. I don't know. They're putting odds on him now.
Yeah.
It still doesn't look good. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best outlook, Barron said, that's the doctor, Dimaggio was a 0.5 early this morning and had improved to a 1 by this afternoon. It's still a very dire situation. The whole thing could change in 15 minutes.
Unbelievable. All right.
Oh, poor Joe.
Instead of winds doing traffic on the 10s, we could do the Joe Dimaggio updates.
Joe Dimaggio and weather on the 1s.
All right. Also, there's a bunch of people calling and faxing and emailing asking us if that whole Dave Herman's ex-wife thing was for real.
Yeah, it's real. We don't do fake things on this show.
They can't believe we actually talked to Dave Herman's ex-wife because I guess they're getting divorced.
Yeah.
And we were reading our FUs. You know, they pile up because it is FU Friday. And we're going through the faxes and we're reading them. And all of a sudden there's one from Libby Herman.
And we had gotten faxes from Libby before. Nothing indicating that there was a problem in hers and Dave's marriage.
She's been a huge fan of our show since day one, by the way.
Yeah. And then today
Where is that fax? Because she has a lot of complaints on there. Oh, the lawyers took it?
Oh, my God.
Come on. Let us have it back. I'll get it.
All right. But she's selling a bunch of his stuff, memorabilia.
Well, supposedly, Libby, this is like a soap opera. There goes the hotline.
Uh-oh. Wonder who that
Hey, Rick, check the hotline.
Check that hotline.
That might be
We might get a rebuttal.
We might have to talk to. I guess Libby locked Dave out of the house.
Yeah.
Dave only pays child support when he feels like it. This is all Libby
according to Libby.
And Dave wanted Libby institutionalized at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And then she took the kids away.
Yeah.
I mean, he took the kids away, but now she's got them back. Yeah, there's the complaints right there. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then she goes on to say, maybe as a public service, you could give my garage sale a plug. And it says, see attached, and it's a list of all the stuff that she's selling of Dave Herman's. So everyone's been calling saying, is this true? Because I really want a piece of Dave.
Yeah. It's true. People, Dave's a celebrity.
Yeah.
And people want some of this memorabilia, I guess.
And at this point, I guess Libby needs money to raise her kids.
Right.
So now Rick is telling me that she has changed her answer machine, and now she's giving out directions to her garage sale. Yep. So we're dialing up the number. Let's see what that's all about. Can we give out the number for the garage sale again?
She should do okay.
What number is it? That's the same number that I'm calling?
Yeah.
All right.
Number right there.
You can get all the...
Okay, 201-568-7493 if you want some items from Libby Herman's garage sale.
I wonder if she's selling that big, long leather coat and hat he wore in the NEW commercials back in the 80s where he looked like Indiana Jones.
That would be worth something.
Wow. I'd buy that. I might put a bid in for that.
Hello?
Libby.
Yeah.
Oh, we were trying to get your answer machine.
Oh, hi. Oh, sorry.
You didn't get in trouble, did you?
No. Opie?
Yeah.
I don't care.
No.
You know, in fact, I was thinking I'm going through some boxes downstairs.
Yeah.
This really should be an auction, some of this stuff. Maybe I should come up and you could do some digital pictures or something, put them on the website.
That's a good idea. We're thinking of maybe having you come up with a box of his stuff, and we'll auction it off on the air and give you all the money for your children.
You know? Libby's kids. Why not?
Libby's kids.
What do we
They're
got?
a little retarded, too, I must say. You know?
What kind of stuff you got that you want to auction off?
You know what? Let me go downstairs. I have Stone Pony T-shirts. I have Bruce Springsteen T-shirts. I have something a listener made me, a Born in the USA crochet, bippy top. I have, Billy Joel T-shirts. I have all the old NEW baseball T-shirts, the jerseys. I have Foreigner, members-only jackets.
Members-only jackets.
And you're willing to sell all this stuff?
I'm willing to part with it.
We're practically giving it away. It's crazy, Libby.
I am. I really am. It's insane what we have down there. It's really nuts.
Wow, you've had it, huh?
I have had it. You could say that, yeah. I have. Listen,
Well, we're still looking...
Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
I hear you. All right. Hey, who are you going out with Saturday, by the way?
I'm going out with a very sane guy.
Yeah?
Which is very unlike me. He called twice. The first time he called, I was comatose, sleeping, drool coming out of my mouth. And then he had the nerve to call back again, and I was asleep. And so he called back again, perseverance. And he's just very sweet. He's a friend of mine's cousin.
All right.
Long Island.
Now,
and we're going to see the Nutcracker.
Oh, cute.
A real datey date.
Now, what are the chances you might give him some this weekend?
Oh, I don't know. It's a situation where he has children. He's going through a divorce. He is very brave to, go out with me.
Yeah.
So we just decided that we are calling it a date. It is an official date.
Right on.
Yeah.
You should do it on a Tuesday so you can become a member of the Tuesday Night Hummer Club.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. It's a good feature, putting people together in the world. I love that.
All right, Libby.
All right.
Well, go downstairs and get some of the stuff, and we'll talk about some of the stuff up for auction.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right, Libby.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Join us next time for The Hermans.
It's like a soap.
There you have it, in case you thought we were making the whole thing up. Gary Hoey's still here with his guitar, wondering, hey, man, when am I going to get to play?
Oh, this is fun, man. I'm enjoying myself.
You're in shock like everyone else now.
Pretty much, man.
Okay. All right, so you got the two CDs out, Ho Ho Hoey 1 and Ho Ho Hoey 2 in stores now. You got the website, www.hoey.net, and you're going to do another one for us.
Absolutely.
What are you going to do?
I thought we'd do a little version of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. It's a nice, tender Christmas ballad that's been known to raise the dead.
All right, cool.
So, should we do it? Here we go.
Yeah! Right on, Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, you rock.
You do rock. Gary Hoey, everyone.
I feel like a buffoon for ragging him last week.
We feel like complete a-holes, Gary.
I thought he was going to come in. I thought, all right, Gary Hoey, he does Christmas songs on guitar. I pictured some kumbaya jack-off coming in here.
Okay, we're going to play some Christmas songs.
And then you come in here and play the Devil's Rock version of Christmas. I love it.
It's hardcore Christmas.
Hardcore Christmas.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. This has been so much fun, man.
Cool. Well, you got a couple CDs out, Ho Ho Hoey 1 and Ho Ho Hoey 2 in stores now.
Absolutely.
Anything else you want to say, Gary?
No, man. I just want to wish everybody in New York a safe, happy holiday, and just say I was really, really psyched to come in and see you guys today. I mean that, and I don't even care that you trashed me for a few days. I understand, man. You guys, you're doing your job,
At least we were open-minded to, have you come in and go through the process and see what happens. So
I have no hard feelings, brother.
Okay. And look how you redeemed yourself like that.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm like a salmon swimming upstream, man. This isn't the first time I've been, people have been sort of leery of what I do, you just got to do what you do, man, and just hopefully people will dig it. If they don't, you just keep doing it.
Well, we can relate to that because that's exactly what happens with me and Anthony on a daily basis trying to do this radio show. So
yeah, what are we doing being so prejudiced?
Yeah. We hope people like what we do. So
well, I like what you guys do.
All right, Gary, thanks a lot for stopping by.
My pleasure. Happy holidays, man.
Right on. Wow, Anthony, a lot of people asking about the grandma got run over by a reindeer song that they just heard.
Yeah, my brother Joe did that one, and it's available on Opie and Anthony's Demented World. Just available in every record store across the country. Yeah, it's on Dickhead Records and Tapes, our record company.
Well, be nice. Our record company called us today, Anthony, and he had some good news for us.
Yeah, great. We shipped 80 units this week.
That's what he said.
So, that ought to just saturate the New York market there, boy, let me tell you. 80 units. Woo! Wow. That could take care of one back alley alone.
80 units.
80 units. Shouldn't there be a few zeros behind that?
Right.
80. 80. What, 80 large you're talking? What? No, 80.
It should be, we just shipped 80,000. But
80. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, that was just some mustard. I meant 8. As I look here at the sheet. That's not 80.
So, good luck while you're shopping this weekend.
Makes a great Christmas gift.
Yeah, trying to find our Opie and Anthony Demented World CD. Good luck. They shipped 80 this week, so the odds are greatly increased that you can find one. Jesus, son of God.
Jeez, I bet that nearly doubles the amount that's in New York now.
Yeah. What the hell happened to us? We used to be somebody.
We sound like dice now.
I know. We're heading that way fast. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, Stone Temple Pilots, and Creep ZZ Top before that. It's Opie and Anthony. Another wacky Friday show in progress.
Man.
Still have a lot to get to before we get out of here.
It's getting a little weird.
Yes, a little surreal. Anthony, I think it's time for the hourly smash of Santas in Jamaica. You want to explain what this is all about?
Well, Dukes, as they call them, sent us Santas in Jamaica.
The Dukester.
1 million copies of it. And we've been smashing them hourly.
Yeah.
We tried playing it, but found its entertainment value to rank somewhere around Joe Dimaggio's longevity. From today on.
Yeah.
And we're smashing them every hour.
Yeah, this thing is not much better than a Kajagoogoo record, so.
All right, let's put our safety goggles on.
Do I get to break this one?
Yeah, you could break that one.
Okay.
All right, be careful.
By the way, this is the 6th copy of Santas in Jamaica CD that we're breaking.
Yeah.
And the guy called us up. I guess he plays shortstop for the NEW softball team. Not no mo. But he said that this is like the hottest Christmas song in Jamaica or something.
In Jamaica, really?
Yeah, well, it's not doing much in the States. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Here's Santas in Jamaica. Let's play through this one.
Let her rip. Let's track through it.
Oh, wait a minute.
What happened? It got away from you?
Yeah, that was
okay.
before, man.
No, give it another one.
I will. Hold on.
Give it. It's coming apart.
Oh, wow.
Boy, that blowed up real good.
Okay, keep sending those CDs in, please.
Wow.
We need more CDs to smash.
Track through that.
Anthony, as I get the pieces of CD out of my eye, explain the Libby Herman thing real fast, because we got 5 guys on hold that want to date Dave Herman's wife.
Well, this has just taken on a life of its own. Libby Herman Dave's wife, you might remember Dave Herman was the morning guy here for many years at NEW Radio. It's FU Friday today, and she faxed in an FU to Dave. I don't think anyone really knew this, but they were having a lot of problems, I guess, in their marriage, and they're getting a divorce.
Yeah.
Well, so she faxed in a big FU. You want to read a couple of things off of the FU?
Yeah, the lawyers gave the fax back, so I guess we can read it again.
All right.
Dear Opie and Anthony, I have a big FU shout-out for NEW alumni Dave Herman. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but we're in the process of getting a divorce. He has placed a restraining order on me because he thought I would spousally abuse him. He underhandedly took custody of my 2 children. I got them back. He is not paying child support. I understand if you have reservations about shouting out this particular FU, not very PC perhaps. Maybe as a public service, you can give my garage sale a plug. See attached.
And we got to say that these are all Libby's allegations.
Yeah.
That we haven't heard from Dave or his side of it, but this is what Libby's saying, and we open up the airwaves to Dave if he wants to respond.
Correct. And Libby wants us to give out her number for the garage sale. She's actually taking his stuff, because I guess she locked him out of the house for a while.
Yeah, she's got a bunch of memorabilia from NEW, rock and roll, Dave Herman, the morning show, and she's selling it.
You could own a piece of Dave Herman. This is what this comes out down to. So the number is 201-568-7493. She's serious. I guess she needs the money to raise her kids at this point.
Right.
And we're trying to give you a piece of Dave Herman by giving away his wife.
Now, I'll be the first one to say, growing up in New York and being a huge Howard Stern fan, this is blatant Howard Stern.
Yeah, we'll admit it.
I'll be the first to admit it. This has Shades of DeBella written all over it. But it's just too good to pass up.
Yeah, you're right.
For God's sake.
You want to talk to one of these guys?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
I hear you want to go out with Libby Herman.
I think that she sounds like a pretty together lady.
All right, what could you offer her?
I could offer, a good cup of coffee, a lot of conversation.
Wait a minute, what do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
You're retired?
Retired college professor.
How old are you?
I'm 62.
No, that's how old Dave Herman was.
I think she wants some young, supple meat at this point.
She's a young girl.
Well, my friends say I look like 48. Let her make up her own mind.
How old is she? She's like a young girl.
She's 23 years younger than Dave.
Now you're talking. Now I'm interested.
Yeah, but she wants somebody that doesn't need Viagra.
Oh, God.
All right, hold on the line. We'll talk to her. Hold on.
Well, thank you. Hello?
Libby.
Yeah. Libby, my name is Richard.
Wait, Richard, I'll introduce you. God damn.
What?
Libby, how are you? It's Opie and Anthony again.
Hey, wait a minute, hold on. I'm listening to you in the background. I got blaring out of my speakers. Hold on a second.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know whether they're going to interrupt us again.
Wait a minute. Hold on, guy. Just wait for the formal introduction.
Yeah, you're
Libby.
A horn dog.
Please. Okay, I'm ready.
This gentleman called up. What's your name, sir?
Rich.
Richard called up because he's interested in dating you. We're getting these guys calling up now that want to date you.
Oh,
because you sound like a really cool chick.
Those are not my words.
But there's a problem.
What?
How old are you, Rich?
I just turned 62.
No way, man. Been there, done that. Sorry.
She wants a young guy.
Hey, listen, I wish you the best, no matter what.
No, I hate to make a, rash decision like that, but
What do you want, a boy toy?
Yeah.
You want like an 18-year-old guy?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I have my son call.
Yeah. You can make us peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or something.
Oh, God.
Libby, we could get you a young stud if you want.
Stud muffin.
I'm serious. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. You're really, this sounds like fun.
Hey, did Dave like our show, by the way?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
He did before I called. I think before I called, he really liked it. No.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be liking it much now.
No, I don't know. We don't speak, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call him and he hangs up on me. That's our repertoire.
Well, we'll admit this is very Howard Sternish, but if you come in here, we will find you a young stud to go out with.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll set you up. We'll put you on the date. We'll chaperone it so you don't get an axe murderer.
That'd be great. I would do that, sure.
While you're up here, we could also auction off some of Dave's stuff.
Listen, could I chaperone that date?
Oh, hey, shut up, guy.
On that date?
Oh,
Rich, she already blew you off, Rich.
You're gone, man.
Well, it was a good try anyway.
All right, Rich.
You guys are great.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm getting so much promotion from you guys. This is
Good luck,
great.
dear lady.
You know what? My boss is here. I better behave myself. From real estate.
Well, did you get some of the stuff that you want to auction off?
I did. It's upstairs. You're on till 7, right?
Yeah.
Can I call you back in like 15 minutes?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, there she goes once again, Libby.
All right.
She'll call back in a few minutes with the items that she wants to sell of Dave's.
The item's up for bid.
Yes. Crazy Libby.
Crazy Libby. She's practically giving it all away.
Oh, my God. Divorce is brutal, isn't it?
Isn't it?
All
It's
right.
just so damn ugly.
Yes, it is. On the way, everyone is requesting Steve Lynch songs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our pal from last Friday.
Yes.
We will end the show today with Lullaby.
Oh.
All right, coming up, we'll talk to Libby again to see what items are up for bid.
All right.
All right? Ooh, this is sick. Why are people yelling and screaming? Did you hear that?
There's a party going on.
Where's that party going on?
Everybody's ready to go to the party.
Yeah, we got the company Christmas party tonight.
Is it just NEW or is it CBS or is it Wins?
I think it's just us. I think it's just NEW, maybe Wins as well. We're going to have a lot of
10
fun
Wins.
tonight. Yeah.
We'll sit down and hear the news from people. So what's new? Did you hear today at the impeachment hearings? Oh, drink, please. Have a drink over here. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:01. Time for traffic.
Traffic and weather together.
Together on the ones.
Hey,
Dude,
guys.
Lighten up.
Hey, guys, I'm going home in the next 10 minutes. What do you think of the traffic?
That's good. Hey, and now with sports, it's Jim.
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. Creed, What's This Life For? From their debut CD, My Own Prison. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey, man.
We're waiting for Libby Herman to call back with the items up for bid. Libby, if you're listening, because she listens to our show, call us right now. We'll put you on the air, please.
No.
Okay. In the meantime, it is FU Friday. We forgot to talk about the lady that's suing Starbucks.
Oh, F you to her.
I hate those people.
More burned coffee people suing. This woman had coffee spilt on her ankle?
Well, what happened was she got a cup of coffee from Starbucks, and she was getting the cream and the milk together, and she says like a couple drops hit her wrist.
Oh, yeah.
Which freaked her out because it burned her a little bit, so then she spills the whole damn thing on her ankle and burns her ankle.
Right.
And it was a pretty nasty burn, if that's how she got it. And now she's suing Starbucks for $1 million.
Now, who would she sue if she was home making coffee and dropped it on her foot, knowing that coffee is hot?
Right.
Like, what's the difference?
Right. I don't understand how these are actual lawsuits and that people get the $1 million. Remember the lady with the hot coffee that burned her groin?
Yeah.
The McDonald's coffee, and they ended up giving her a couple $1 million.
Her crotch was worth $2 million.
Yeah. Or whatever it was.
And this girl's ankle, for some reason, is worth $1 million.
Are we going to have to start putting warnings on the side of, coffee cups?
Yes. Yes, Opie.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, though.
Wow, you're making a stand.
Wow.
I like that.
Well, I'm just wasting time hoping Libby would call back, but...
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
I know. Oh, well. I guess she's not going to call us anymore.
Uh-oh, news just in? What is that you got in your hand? Is that about Joe?
No, I'm looking
Joltin' Joe? How's Joltin' Joe doing? Is he dead yet, or is he in the starting lineup for next season?
He's still in the rundown between life and death. Former Musketeer found guilty of stock fraud. One of the original Musketeers has been found guilty of stock fraud. Darlene Gillespie was convicted in L.A. today of a dozen federal charges. She was accused of using phony or bounce checks to buy tens of thousands of shares in a stock swindle. Oh. And she could face up to 90 years in prison when she is sentenced March 8th.
Oh. Darlene?
Little cute Darlene.
I bet she bought Zoom.com. Because if she bought a stock that went up, she'd be able to pay off the bad checks.
Yes.
Oh.
How did your Zoom.com do?
Opie, I closed out today at 26 1/4. You may remember I purchased the day before yesterday. No, I purchased yesterday.
Yesterday.
For $38 a share. And it zoomed
right
down to 26 1/4. So, I'm waiting for it to come back.
Yeah.
I smell tax write-off. What a pain.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Why can't we? Oh, hold on, Libby. Hold on.
Okay. I have to call from my cell phone because my phone is ringing off the hook. I don't want to lose
All right, Libby's on the phone again. Hi, Libby.
Good. Hi.
Okay, so the phone is going nuts. People are really interested in the garage sale?
Yeah. I got like 20 calls on it. I've talked to a few people, and yeah. Thanks, guys.
Well, by the way, everyone is calling up. Everyone wants to date you, and we forgot to mention that you're really, really hot.
I'm very tall, though, you know.
How tall are you?
Oh, what a shame.
Like 5'11".
5'11", blonde hair, like blue eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice figure, and you have a crappy cell phone.
Crappy cell phone and a little bit of an attitude, but, you know.
Okay, so did you get some of the items up for bid?
I did. Now, I've itemized here. We have...
I hear you have auction houses calling you at home and stuff now?
I do. I have... the only thing, I don't have vinyl. We had somebody come and buy both of the vinyl. We had everything from Russian belly dancing music to, you know, Michael Jackson's E.T., you know, just like...
Well, that isn't really Dave-related.
Oh.
Yeah, we want to know
what... the good Dave memorabilia.
Dave said, well, how about Dave's favorite T-shirt of all time is his Pia Zadora nude booby shot T-shirt. We have that. We have... you think I'm kidding?
No.
Okay. We have the Risky Business Tom Cruise movie. This, you know, the cut-off sleeve black T-shirt, Risky Business with Bob Seger on the back.
All worn by Dave at some point.
We have.
Do you got any Bruce juice?
For you, we have. Let's see. I have this sweater that a listener made for me that I you know, hesitate to part with, but it's just sitting there, and somebody will wear it. It's handmade, hand crocheted. Like a flag, but where the blue part is, it says "Born in the USA" on one side and "Let Freedom Ring" on the back.
All right.
Hey, do you have any egg sandwiches from Breakfast with the Beatles?
No, but I did have an offer of bagels from somebody who's coming to the tag sale, so there will be refreshment.
Now, Livy.
What?
Dave was in the business for a very long time.
The phone's ringing off the hook.
Did you hear this?
Now,
it's crazy, I tell you.
He was in the business for a very long time. This is all you got? Don't you got, like, autographed CDs and stuff?
Huh?
Don't you have autographed CDs?
Come on, some stuff we have to keep, all right? You
know,
How about a sweatshirt from the River Tour, 1980-81.
And does it have actual Dave Herman sweat on it?
Yes, he did stink it up. He did.
Okay.
He absolutely did. I did wash it, however. Okay. We have Bruce's Back Where Rock Lives on one side, and on the back, WNEW-FM.
All right.
We have your Bruce Springsteen and the UCB. We have a lot of Bruce T-shirts. We have a Stone Pony Dancing in the Park T-shirt.
Okay.
I got to go in another room. I can't hear.
Phone's going nuts.
Phone's just ringing off the hook.
Hold it. I can't. Anyway, my personal favorite from Stiff Records. Do you remember Stiff Records?
Of course.
It's beautiful for the ladies. You know, it's a French, you know, cut T-shirt. It says, "If it ain't stiff, it ain't no use to no one." That's my personal favorite.
Okay.
Can you model that for us, maybe?
Huh?
Can you model that for us when you come in?
Just prance through the studio with that on. We have Supertramp from the Crisis. What Crisis?
God, this is better than Hungerthon.
I'm telling you.
All right.
We got a Billy Joel HBO special T-shirt. We have.
And these are all T-shirts worn by Dave.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Some by me too.
Wow.
I think we might have had sex in one of these. I'm not sure.
Whoa.
Do you have any used condoms or anything?
Opie, what? I thought it's not necessary.
And I thought I'd ask.
We have a Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers from the American Girl. What's the Damn This? No, really early Tom Petty. Really stinky, yeah.
Okay.
Very, very worn.
All right.
Wings Across America. Beatles, 20th anniversary.
All right.
Anything else but...
On.
All right. Obviously, the list goes on.
Oh, wait. So how about Dave's own Asbury Jukes blue and white, baseball jacket with Big D on the front?
Oh, that could be worth something to someone.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, we have two Jukes.
All right. Obviously.
He was an unofficial Juke. He was the 9th Juke, I think.
All right. Obviously, you got a lot of crap to sell. All right. Do you want to give out that phone number again?
Sure. It's 201 568
All right.
7493. And if you leave your fax number, preferably, I can just fax directions from wherever and where you're from.
All right, and this will be a garage sale in the very near future.
It's actually in the basement.
Okay.
All right, when are you going to come up?
I thought I lost you. Oh, wait. They're coming in.
All right.
All right, I got to look at the tote board. Jesus. All right. I will.
Oh, my God.
You're going to come in, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to get you a young stud to,
When should I say? Next week? I'll call you.
All right, cool.
Okay, have fun at the party tonight.
Thanks, Libby.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
There she goes, Libby Herman.
Oh.
Cool. 1027, what?
Well, I'm just reading some email. It says, speaking of Starbucks coffee, haven't you guys seen the warning label on the side of their coffee cups? The beverage that you are about to enjoy is extremely hot. Use caution. You guys are great. Keep it up. F. Jackie and F. Baba Booey. GW.
The Rock of New York, 1027 WNEW. Pearl Jam, elderly woman behind the counter in a small town. Live.
Pretty good singing there.
Yeah, not bad, Eddie. I love talking to CDs.
Yeah.
Live on Two Legs is the name of the new Pearl Jam live CD. And I like it a lot.
Look at the clock. Where did the time go?
Yeah, we got to get out of here. We got to go to the company Christmas party.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait. It's going to be great.
Are you kidding?
I'm excited. No, I'm really excited about it. So
I just want to know is it just us or is it Wins? CBS? All of CBS?
I don't think it's all CBS.
Well, I think in the city.
Oh, well, like all the New York